Hi, we're back.
We back, baby. What's up? So we just dropped a couple days ago we dropped the Minecraft movie review.
What this guy said.
Yes, sir. So you guys go check that one out, man. It's out now, but we're back. It's been like a month, man. We've had a lot going on. Filming Alone Together, which is Brayden's short film that he wrote. He's helping kind of direct, and he's also acting in, and he's killing it. So we just got done with 2 days of filming there, and everyone get ready for that, man. It is a film about male suicide and depression, and it's beautiful. So definitely everyone go check that out whenever we release it. We'll put all the information down below for donations and all the information there. So.
Oh yeah, and it's a piece that everyone can relate to, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. This guy's in it, he's behind the scenes for it, hands-on, busting his ass. We're doing this. Yeah, it's fun.
It's a good group of people.
Yeah, it's a really fun group of people, and we all work very well together, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we actually declined, we got offers to be on the crew for Mickey 17, but this was obviously more important.
Yeah, obviously.
No,
Martin Scorsese called as well.
Yeah, it was like, no, yeah, he wanted this movie, what was the movie called? God, what was it? I don't even know what it was, dude. It was Kool-Aid is what he wanted to call it. And we were like,
silly ass movie name.
But no, man, we're here,
baby.
Dude,
I was gonna say real quick. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Did you watch the episode 4 of the studio?
No, not 4. No, it's not the Note. What is it called? They lost something. Yeah. They can't find it. I haven't seen it.
It
came out yesterday.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, there's another show I'm trying to watch that Cassie told me to get on. It's called oh my god, A Good Place.
Yeah, you already ruined it for me by saying he told you to watch.
Yeah, we hate that guy.
You have to check it out, I guess.
But yeah, I do want to watch 4. It was good.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Really? Still some crazy cameos?
Oh yeah.
I love the cameos, bro.
Dude,
so
no,
good.
I'm not gonna lie. I won't spoil the second one because I really didn't think they got him, but they fucking got him, and I was like, wow. But Olivia Wilde's like the main director of the episode, so it's super cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. But the other guy, I was like really shocked they got him. I was like,
dude, I was shocked they were able to get
Scorsese, bro.
Scorsese to start it off.
Yeah.
You have, what's his name? Ron Howard, right?
Yeah,
you got Anthony Mackie.
Dude, Steve Buscemi.
And is he crying? They run out.
You guys need to watch it.
Oh my god.
That's a good show for you guys to watch.
Man. Alright, well, listen, let's dive into it. Mickey 17. Sorry, we were just dying laughing talking about the studio on Apple TV. Definitely go check it out. Billy! Mickey 17, it's a movie about, starring Robert Pattinson, who does an incredible job.
And Invincible.
Stephen Young, baby. And he does, the whole cast, man. Yeah, Mark Ruffalo. It's great, man. And basically, it's about this guy, it's futuristic, set in the future, where they create different versions of them. You explain it. You can explain it better than me.
So basically, like, they're advanced civilization, and they end up moving to a new planet from Earth. And so the idea is they have a job position that nobody wanted to fill. And that was Mickey's position. I can't remember the name of it.
Expendable?
Inexpendable, yeah. And so basically they make clones so that, like, as an example, when they get to the planet, you know, they can't walk around the planet without a mask, you know what I mean? So they send Mickey out to make a vaccine, and he, you know, that's Mickey 13, 14, 15, and then they finally have a vaccine for him, you know what I mean? So
it's like a test dummy, basically. Like, here you go, die and do different things, which is really interesting.
Because it's funny because he's the expendable, but he's the thing advancing civilization. That's what I always found super interesting.
I didn't think about that. That is very interesting. Yeah.
He's like the lowest level, but he's the only reason that they're continuing to get farther. Even to the end of the movie, you know what I mean, with the species. He's the only one that knows to communicate with them rather than kill them.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
I think like that was really well done. And basically what happens is they think that one of them is dead, so then they do another clone, and then the old Mickey comes back, and now there's 2 Mickeys, which is obviously illegal, and they got to kill one of them. But the one guy doesn't want to die because now there's a new guy, so things cut off.
No, yeah, the whole thing is
The
they kill
consciousness.
both of them because once the Expendables a duplicate, they just kill both of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was the whole thing with the two. Remember the two arms at the end, or the two buttons at the end?
Yes. Yeah.
Which is fucked.
It's been a month.
It's been a while. It's been a while. But I was gonna say it starts off really interesting because you know what I mean. He goes. We basically get the epilogue of who Mickey is and all the versions that have passed, and you know we find out that they're kind of like different versions of themselves. Like one of them is more of a whiner. One of them is a little bit tougher. One of them is lazier type. So as we
they carry the consciousness.
They carry the same thoughts and the same consciousness. Yeah, it's really interesting though because when we do see Mickey. 17 and I think 18 is it? Yeah, 17, 18. 18 is like Mickey 17's like, all right, man, we got to figure out a plan. And Mickey 18's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
No, that was really cool, man. He did great. Pattinson did phenomenal playing these two very different people, but the same. That's a really tough thing to do,
right?
As an actor, and he did two very different extremes, and did it very well to keep the essence of who Mickey is.
Yeah.
Because you saw him through 9, 10, 11, 12. You know what I mean? So like that was really, really good by him. It's a goofy movie.
Right.
There are a lot of serious elements, but it is a goofy film, and I think that's why I didn't enjoy it as much. I still really like the film, but this movie is very goofy. Like the shots are goofy. Mark Ruffalo's character is goofy.
Right.
Mickey's girlfriend is weird. The girls fight over which Mickey they want.
It felt like the best way I could describe it is it felt like a video game, low key. Like
that's a good point.
Like BioShock or like just the vibe of that. It's this like Fallout like. BioShock's a better example. It's this like utopian society, and it's just like futuristic, but there's like elements that aren't actually real, and everyone's got different accents. Mark Ruffalo's character talks like this. He's got he's got his teeth out the whole time when he talks. Like it's unrealistic in the sense like it just feels like they're going for like a fantasy type. Of story, you know what I mean? Yeah,
it felt like, otherworldly in every sense of the word, I guess.
Right.
Which I like though, because you can do so much more with that. You know what I mean? You have the ability to be like, halfway through the movie, I was thinking, okay, now all the stuff that I'm familiar with on Earth has to be thrown out the window. This is a different world.
Right.
And I was able to get away from that because my mindset coming into it was this was a very serious movie.
You can look at it, not to cut you off,
no, you're good.
You look at like Interstellar and this. Two very types of like, they're going to different planetary things, but Interstellar is completely a serious movie and realistic, where this movie is like...
That's what I was expecting.
Yeah,
Literally.
This movie is kind of like a video game in a way. It's just not realistic, it's fanatic in like a fantasy.
Yeah, it's the director of Parasite, and you saw a lot of similarities in the style, so it's a beautiful film. There's some great shots, man. I love the way they shot some of the sequences. There's a lot of fighting sequences, obviously, between the two Mickeys, and the characters are really well done, which, once again, this director knows how to capture that.
Right.
Because he did the same thing in Parasite. Which you really need to watch.
Yeah.
You really enjoy it. Because the characters are so well done, and it's just like that in this film. Because there's even characters that I hated, like the girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, I hated her at first, but you kind of get to like her there toward the end when she's trying to save Mickey, and we're trying to be like, hey, whatever, communicate, and that's just the character development that they introduced in this film. That's really well done.
Right, 100% agree. There's, like you said, a lot of things. Like, I like the CGI, I like the set design, like, I thought that was cool. I like the utopian society vibe, like the otherworldly vibe, you know what I mean? I think it's very cool. And, like you said, the characters were well done. I think it would have been interesting to see a little bit more of the foreign girl, like the French-Ukrainian girl or whatever it was.
Yes,
French-Russian.
she was phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Loved her. Would have liked to see more.
Yeah.
But even like Steven Yeun, like one of my favorite performances by him, and I've watched Walking Dead, like my favorite show, dude. So I've watched him forever. But like he was like
so natural.
When he's like, hey, help me down. Yeah, fuck it, leave me the fuck alone. You just get the fuck away from me.
He was so good, dude.
Yeah.
It was so weird because he didn't even have a lot to do.
But every time he was on screen,
he stole the show. Man, I don't know how he's not in more stuff. Like, I don't know how he's not like a Timothée Chalamet where he's in everything. Like, he is.
To be fair,
so good.
He did win an Oscar for Beef.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
he is like an Academy Award winner already. But I get
still like as a movie star.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
I don't know. I didn't
agree.
see Beef. Did you?
No.
No?
I explained it to Brandon. Always wanted to watch that show. Dude, I got spoiled the ending. I didn't watch it for like a week, and I got spoiled the ending, and I was so pissed because like I was so ready to watch it, I just never did it. I was so mad.
I remember talking about it, how much you wanted to see it.
Yeah, man.
Steven, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I love that guy.
But no, he's amazing in this, man. Just the natural vibe reminds me a lot of Matthew McConaughey, speaking of Interstellar, where it just seems so real.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think that's why I was so drawn to his character because, listen, like I said, I really wish this movie, and it's all about my expectations. Maybe if I watch this a second time, I'll appreciate it more.
Mm-hmm.
But like I went into this film thinking that it needs to be grounded, right? This is a serious thing. It's like Interstellar, you know, they're in a dire need to find another planet, and he's the expendable, and it's a serious thing. Mm-hmm. Even though the idea seemed fun, right? I expected a little bit more seriousness to it, and we didn't have that. So whenever there was like a groundingness, that's not the word I'm looking for,
mm-hmm.
a grounding nature to the story, I was really drawn into it, and that's where the realness is, the relatability, and I found that within Stephen Yeun's character. I think that's why I was so drawn to him, because it was like that one, you know, realness that I was seeing on screen. And I wanted to see more of. But and like I said, I think that's more of an expectation thing by me. But like I said, I really wish this movie would have leaned more into the seriousness nature of it. It's so goofy and never takes itself serious, and I think that, like, we talked about this multiple times, man. If you're new to this channel, get used to me saying that, because I like more grounded art. I'm not about the fun, goofy stuff, unless it's a movie like Minecraft. But if it's a movie like this where I feel like you could have really dove deep into deeper metaphorical things, which they still did a good job with, but I think if you want to hit home with me, the way to do that is to make it more of a serious tone, dramatic, thrilling.
That's fair. Yeah, because I know, and I feel like you agree with this. It's not a bad movie. Like it's
no.
It, like, when you look at it, like, I look at it from, like, a rubric, because I'm kind of in the same boat. Like, I liked it. I think I liked it a little bit more, but I also it didn't blow my socks off, you know what I mean? But for what it was, like, you know, it's a comedy I'd recommend to people. If somebody asked me, like, hey, should I go see Mickey 17? I'd be like, yeah, dude, it's very enjoyable. I think the shots are awesome. I think the way that everything's colored is great. I think the story is pretty unique. And again, it feels like a video game, like it takes you on a journey, you know what I mean? You start somewhere, they end at a really good spot, and the characters are very unique and different. You know, they got accents, they got styles, they've got attitudes, and it's like, you know, one of my favorite scenes is when he's like, goes to have dinner with like Mark Ruffalo's character. He's like eating the steak, and he's like, like he's like stuffing his mouth, and they like what he thinks it's a good thing, but what he finds out is they actually poisoned it and they were testing on him. But there was already the duplicate at this point, so he didn't want to die. And like he's like laying on the floor and he's like foaming at the mouth and like vomiting and shitting his pants simultaneously. And then Mark Ruffalo just pulls a gun out. He's like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna kill him." And then they're like, "No!" Yeah, and then he's like, he grabs him. He's like, "Don't kill me. I'm okay." And he's like, "I don't think he's okay. I'm gonna kill him." And they're like,
That's a great impression.
Yeah. So it was, you know, it was fun. It was a fun movie, and the director did a great job, and the performances were fun, and yeah, it's just like if it's your style of movie, you're gonna really like it. If not, you can appreciate it for for the quality it is. It's a good quality movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the reason I was on my phone is I was looking at Letterboxd and see what I rated it, and yeah, I really appreciated it. I think it was a 3 out of 5 stars is what I did for it. So it's a really fun film. And like I said, I think maybe if I watch this again with the idea of it being a fun film, I can enjoy it more. It's just the style that I'm not huge on. But there are a lot of really good elements to it for sure.
Right.
So, yeah. Anything else you want to hit on? Oh, the weird creatures were really cool. They were really
the whole
well done.
creatures. Yeah,
It was very fun.
I thought it was unique. I didn't like. I think it goes to the idea of the comedy, because I think you could, you know, I think having an alien civilization would have been pretty neat. You know,
That's really cool.
Like a real aliens that can communicate back. Because like I like what they did. I like how they made the collars and like they talked to them, and it was like that type of species. It was cool and it was very unique, but just like, you know, how I'm thinking out loud, the possibilities went in my mind. I'm like, oh, that would have been really cool. That would have been really cool. But what they did was awesome. I think it's different. I think the idea that they were bad the whole time was super funny when they're actually like really kind creatures, and at the end when they realize they're kind creatures, that's when they become sadistic and want to kill everyone. And Yeah, and just the way to see like the humanity come out and like the people to try and like save the species at the end. You know what I mean?
It's really cool.
It's cool. It's cool. They hit on a lot of
there.
Yeah, there's a lot of hidden. There's a lot of not so much hidden, but hidden messages and tones to the movie that the director does a really good job of like exerting through either the characters, how they act, how they speak, how they do things, and you know, it's cool.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, so rate this bad boy. Let's do it. I'll go first on this one. I'm gonna go give this movie a 7.5 out of 10.
I'm gonna go 7.9.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not exactly a B movie.
Yeah, I mean, maybe an 8.0. Like right there, it probably is like a B minus.
Okay.
Something like
Well,
that.
8.
You know, it's not. I would watch it again. Like if it came on, like I wouldn't be like they're like A Fool's Paradise. Sorry, Charlie Day. I'd be like, fuck me, dude, if that movie came on. But like Mickey 17.
Oh man.
Sorry, man.
Sorry, Charlie.
It's not your fault.
Sign us, Charlie.
Yeah, sign us.
Switch to the movie, Charlie.
Maybe cut that part out, Charlie. No, I'm just.
No, I think we weren't the only ones that thought that, but yeah, it's catching so many strays today.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm sorry.
No,
it's great.
funny,
It was a fun movie.
But yeah, no, I agree. I think it's a film that I wouldn't rush to turn off. I think that it's fun. I think it got some really funny moments in it. It just goes back to it being a little more grounded is what I was really hoping for.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, go see it. It's pretty fun. I think there's other people who kind of like that dystopian society again, like I said, so it's like, check it out.
It does that very well. If you enjoy that, you'll really like it.
Right.
100%. So let us know, you guys. If you guys have seen it, let us know your thoughts down below. If you guys haven't, go watch it. Come back. Let us know. Like, comment, subscribe. What's up if you're new? How's it going? And the description down below. We'll have our socials in there and everything. And if you guys want to help out Brayden's movie Alone Together, man, all the information will be down below.
Yep. I'll switch this guy.
All right, boys. Later, guys.
See you later, guys.